Man, I need to stop coughing in the beginning of intros. Anyways, hey everyone, it's Gamer from the VBets, and welcome back to another episode of Trick and Treat. So that way I don't get dogs. Fun, right? Anyways, after this, I will be going back to regular videos until I get recommended another one and have to do it. I believe the next one I'm going to do is a Final Destination, because after realizing that, yes, you can watch Final Destination on YouTube and not get demonetized, we're gonna do that. Anywho, last, we got kidnapped, and it's not very fun. Let's continue. He confirms the bitter and resentful tone back in his voice. Trick, do you even want me, or do you want the idea of your friend back? I mean, it's probably the second one, because, like, if I didn't look like him, I would have just gotten a phone, you know, calling that 911. Trick laughs, but there's no humor in it. Both. I know you're not him, and I do. I know you'll never be him. Yeah, because you kidnapped me. He says softly, so quiet you can barely hear the thought through the door. Through it, you can hear it through the door. But I have this aching, empty hole in my chest that he created, and nothing has been able to fill it. Not my problem. I was sure that this was the way to do it. I can make you love me. I could have someone to play with again. Not me, fam. I won't be alone anymore. Tinder! Tinder exists. Remember? You're positive Trick is crying now, given the way his voice breaks. If dolls can cry. I don't know. I know everything I've done to you is horrible, and you have every reason to hate me. But I keep telling myself that it was necessary for the bigger picture. You would forgive me one day if I could just... He trails off again, and you can hear a barely audible sob from the other side of the door. Trick goes quiet after that, and you take a moment to collect your thoughts before you reply to him. It's impossible for you not to feel some degree in empathy for him, given everything you've heard. God, that was twisted. He manipulated you, lied to you, drugged you, and kidnapped you, and somehow you still felt for him. Not me. Alright, I'm angry. I'm gonna take that PVC pipe, and I will shove it down your throat. But given the fact that he's also a living doll with zero emotions, naturally and understanding of the concepts of morality, you sigh heavily to yourself. This could have turned out much, much worse. How? What was he gonna do? Murder me? You do have to give him some credit for that, at least. When you speak up again, your voice is stern, yet still holds a note of sympathy. Trying to manipulate someone into loving you, locking them away, and trying to force them to care about you, even if it works, it wouldn't be real. That's kind of what Yandere Simulator does, but like, oh well. That's how genuine love happens. You sigh and run your fingers through your hair as you try to figure out what to say. I can't even begin to imagine how hard things have been for you, and I'm sorry for all you've gone through, but I'm never going to be able to fill that void for you. Yeah, go on Tinder. Alright, I'm sure there's someone for everyone, right? Go on Tinder. That isn't how it works. No, and there's no magical fix. You say bluntly, but not unkindly. Everyone has things that they wish they could change in their past. Everyone deals with grief at some point in their life. Some more than others, and none of it is fair. But forcing on the past and refusing to look forward is never going to help. Yeah, ever heard the saying, let the past be the past? You're obsessed with finding a replacement for him, but things won't ever be exactly the same. It's hard to accept. I know, but it's just how life is, how being a person is. You earnestly try your hardest to convince your feelings to him. What? Bro, he's a doll. Fill yourself with new memories, or that can make you happy and bring you joy. And one day you'll look back on your past grief, and your past grief will still hurt, yes, but it won't be anything in comparison to what you feel now. What you've been feeling for far too long now. Trick doesn't reply for a long time, and you worry that maybe your words had the wrong effect on him. You're pulled out of your thoughts by the sudden sound of the lock clicking. Yay! He unlocked the door. Now we smack him with the PVC pipe. Quickly stand up and take a step back from the door as it opens, and we grab. And then he's holding a knife. Yo, imagine. The bright light of the hallway blinds you momentarily, making you squint. Imagine he was holding a knife and said, "If I can't have you, no one can." That would have been crazy. And I would have loved that, because that would have been crazy. When your vision clears, you see Trick standing to the side, his orange eyes downcast to the floor, an unmistakable expression of guilt on his face. You're right. Everything you said is right. I know I'm right. I'm always right. I'm wrong about playing these type of games, and I was wrong about having my friends give me weird questions, but this game actually wasn't that bad. I actually am enjoying it. And despite what I said about the last game, I did like it. Alright, it was pretty fun. And it made me panic, and people love watching people panic. Right? I'm sorry. Are you, though? Like, tell me. I know it isn't right for me to keep you here, but this isn't how a person makes someone love them. This isn't how a person makes someone love them. He remembers still refusing to meet your gaze. This isn't how you're supposed to treat someone you care about, locking them in the basement, especially when I know firsthand how horrible that is. Yeah, 'cause it happened to you. And when he finally does lift his gaze to meet yours, he looks miserable, but his eyes are also filled with remorse. Okay. Where is the door still locked? And if the door is still locked, can I unlock it and get out of here? I'm so sorry. Are you, though? Are you really, though? Or are you just lying to make me trust you again? Because it's not gonna work. Kidnap me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Kidnap me twice, shame on me. He repeats, the added use of your name instead of his pet name catching you off guard for a moment. I don't forget. So true. So unbelievably true. Trick winces at your words, but to his credit, he also holds your gaze and seemingly accepts them. Well, thank God you do. But I'd be willing to help you make up for all this until the day where I do forgive you, which will be, let's see, starts with an N, kinda rhymes with bever. Oh wait, I know, never. Trick's jaw drops and stares at you with wide eyes. You almost laugh, if not for the situation. You're not going to leave me? Oh, I am. Goodbye. Oh no. No. Las Vegas, hire me. Hire me right now. Hire me. I will make you money, because I can call the shots. However, I'm not against occasionally meeting up. I am. In very, very public places. Okay, yeah. If we were to ever do that, I would want to do it in public places. Let's do it in Times Square, because there's like police there and stuff. Trick gimmicks, but reluctantly nods in agreement. Good. I get it. Yeah, you get that I don't want to be kidnapped and murdered. Someone has to teach the sentient doll how to be human after all. I feel oddly responsible to do just that. That is not my responsibility. A small grin breaks on Trick's face, and he quickly moves to cover it with his hand. The action makes you smile too. Bro, did we forget that he lied to us, drugged us, kidnapped us? Did we just forget all that? Because I didn't. Thank you for coming to your senses. And thank you for unlocking the door. And hey, as far as sentient dolls go, you grin at him. The one in movies tend to be far worse. I was just about to bring up something about movies too. I was about to say, Dolls in horror movies are probably one of the most terrifying things in the movie. Me saying that, however, is in no way excuse for your behavior. Now, out of the way so I can finally go home. And then he grabs me again? That would be hilarious. I'm positive someone has filed a missing person report for me at this point, and I really don't feel like having to explaining living dolls to the police if they show up here. Trick obediently steps out of your way, raising his hand in surrender. He's uncharacteristically silent as he trails after you to the front door. And notices he keeps a healthy distance between the two of you. While you're learning 6 feet, coronavirus is still a thing. Can I say that? We'll find out. He reminds you of some tamed animals that don't want to get. He reminds you of some tamed Bing Bong. What? The complete opposite of the flirty, borderline clingy version he was yesterday. Good. I'm keeping your distance. Do we need to get the PVC pipe? For distance, I will get the PVC pipe. He opens the front door, returning to look at him again. You're aware that everything you did to me was wrong. I can do none of it. I should leave and never come back. But thank you for saving me from the storm and for the pumpkin pie. I enjoyed a lot of my time with you, and I'd like to think that it wasn't all just manipulation on your part. Trick looks stunned for a second before he can't hold back a surprised laugh. You're welcome. But like, still kidnapped me though. I'll make you proud of me. I promise, I don't care how long it takes. I'll make up for all this. Will you? Also, it was only 20% manipulation. 20? I don't know about 20. I'm gonna go 80 to 99. Got it? His familiar smirk is back as he crosses his arms and leans against the doorway. Smack his arm, hug him. Both is good. No! You shoot him a deadpan look and reaches out to smack his arm, probably hurting yourself more in the process due to its hard, resistant material in his body. Still, it makes you feel better. Trust me, game, you're not making me fall for him. Or do anything. Like I did in the last game, where I tried to scare him. He already scared me way too much that I do not want to do anything. Trick laughs and ruffles your hair in return. Alright, get out of here, pumpkin. I have an online therapy class I need to sign up for. Therapy? Oh, I'm so glad you're taking therapy. You need some. He grins and gives you a gentle push toward the porch steps. Hilarious. You roll your eyes at him. The part of you wonders how much of that statement was actually a joke. I'll see you, Trick. You give him a little wait before turning to leave. Bye! He winks playfully at you. Don't wink at me. It's been a treat. Don't say that either. Months later. Pumpkin, I don't want to do this. This feels wrong. We came back? Why did we come back? We did not need to come back. I thought this game was over. Trick protests with a wince audible in his voice. You're the one that wanted the cue. Bro! I thought this game was terrible! Come on, man. You're the one that you lied to me, game. I feel disrespected. I might as well be in the basement. Bro, chill. I'm not going forward. I'm not doing anything flirty. I'm not. Trust. I will do anything to get out of here, okay? Got that? Good. You reply with an unamused look at the scene before you. It's been your idea to carve pumpkins with him, but as soon as it came to even touch the gourd with the knife, he had restored to this. Besides, you have carved pumpkins on your front porch right now. That was before I met you. What's the difference? You're still cutting the pumpkin. What are you? Linus? When Lucy scoops out the pumpkin guts, you killed it! He frowns, twirling the knife in his hand. It was such activity honestly freaks you out a bit. Hey, watch what you're doing with that knife. Watch what you're doing with that knife, pal. Got it? You got that? I did not even want to come back. Don't try me. I know fun fighting. To think you were at a point in your relationship where you trusted Trick with the knife of all things. What? No. The moment I trust Trick is the moment where pigs fly. But to his credit, he spent the last few months doing nothing but making up for his past mistakes. He had come incredibly far in such a short amount of time, you couldn't help but be impressed. Did you take those therapy classes? Did you take those classes, my boy? Trick took it upon himself to study human psychology and emotions, especially when it came to regarding his own and dealing with past grief. Your relationship has started slow, the two of you meeting up once a week or so for public outings. Then it eventually graduated to him visiting you at your house and even staying there. Why would we do that? I never agreed to that. By this point, such a long time had passed that you felt comfortable enough to truly be in a relationship. Why? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Wait, no. Which brought you back to what you're currently dealing with. Give me that, I'll do it for you. Yay, I can make a thumbnail! Hooray for me! I didn't know if I'd be able to make one. But I was. You reach out for the pumpkin in front of him, but he immediately snatches it back and holds it protectively. Back off! I'll just draw the face with the marker or something. Oh my god, he was basically pouting. I don't care. You give me that knife, put the knife down. Put it down. Put it down. Knife down. Table down. Knife on the table, put down. That or my finger. Ow! I think I jammed it. This man locked you in the basement all those months ago, and now look at him. You sigh and raise your hand in a surrender. Trick relaxes a bit and stands up from the table. I'm making too much. No. No. Nope. 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 Is that a threat? Trick stares at you before bursting out into laughter. I think if I tried to lace your tea with sedatives again, you'd fight it off on pure sleep alone. I mean, drug is a drug. If it's gonna make me go sleepy night-night, it's gonna make me go sleepy night-night. You're darn right. You guys probably want some, by the way. Please and thank you. No! Why would we trust that? I don't. Eat the dish soap. I trust the dish soap more than you. To put it on a standard. Trick. Wait. Trick leans down and brushes. You're a doll. A doll. Doll. D-O-L-L. Hey, Chihuahua. It is too early in the morning to do this. Actually, what time is it? Ooh, it's 2:10. When the tea is done, you both have steaming cups in front of you. You give Trick a curious look. How about you drink mine and you drink yours? And I don't know if I'll trust you then, because you're a doll. How do you eat? I never asked. Yeah, I actually am curious on that. Like the tea and the pumpkin pie we made together? Trick grimaces and glances away from you. Obviously I'm hollow inside, you know that. So if I do eat something, can I just sits in my torso cavity until I wash it out. It's gross, I know, but that's why I shower right after eating something. Usually I don't bother with food, but sweets, they're too good to resist. You can taste? That seemingly is the grossest thing I've ever heard, but also kind of calming. Yeah. Does that mean your head is hollow too? That explains a lot. Wow, we're calling him stupid. You smirk and reach over to gently knock against his head before he swats your hand away in a frown. Knock knock! Knock on wood! Anyone home? Well, now whenever we say knock on wood, I'm just gonna knock on him. Because clearly he's made out of wood. Funny. The two of you sit in a comfortable silence as you drink your tea and finish your respective pumpkins. Trick did indeed draw faith with a mark or two to his word. Okay. Wonderful, right? After he excuses himself to the bathroom, presumably to wash out the tea. Wash the tea out. Gross. When he walks back into the room, he nudges your arm. Grab your jack-o'-lantern so we can put it on the porch. It's nighttime. How did it become nighttime? How long were we carving that pumpkin for? You follow him outside after grabbing a candle and a lighter as well, and soon enough your jack-o'-lantern was sitting proudly all lit up. Yours turned out really nice pumpkin. I like the design you went with. Which one's mine? That one or that one? Thanks, yours is cute too. No one says they have to be carved. Oh, you didn't carve it? Trick frowns. Don't patronize me. I won't patronize you all I want. Now I believe I was promised a Halloween themed movie night. Okay, so we got Garfield Halloween, we got Charlie Brown Halloween, we got Hocus Pocus, we got Hocus Pocus 2. I say we watch Hocus Pocus. He reaches over and takes your hand and laces his fingers into yours, not bothering to wait for a reply as he practically drags you back inside. Ha, reminds me of when I was in Christmas Carol. Several hours later, you and Trick are curled up comfortably on the couch in front of the fireplace. Then about to urge your body touch against your side. No, let go of me. Let go of me. Let go. Arms. Separate. Separate. Separate! His free hand is absently minding running through your... Don't touch my scalp. I'm gonna swipe your hand away. Does he feel pain? Trick isn't the most comfy person to cuddle with given the material of his body, but you don't mind. I do mind. I mind a lot, actually. The credits left for the last movie, and the two of you had put on. A small yawn escapes you. Oh man, what do you mean by that, fam? Why am I yawning? You want to crash your head back home. Home. I'll spend the night. Wait, there's nothing that's like me here. If I can't sleep in your bed this time. Bro! Where is the home? Where is the home? Where is the home? Yeah, I guess I'd ask, right? Trick close your eyes and gently tugs on a lock of your hair in relationship. I deserved it, but still knock it off. No, I'm not finna knock it off. I'm finna knock it up. Wait, what? Chill. I'm gonna knock you off the head. Upside the head. There's a reason I insist you keep a set of all the keys. You pounce. Trick moves his arm from around you in order to stretch, his joints clicking together quietly under his clothes. Ugh. His arm returns to its previous position and he notices he's looking at you with this serious expression. What? Nothing. I'm just glad you're here. I'm not. You kidnapped me. I'm never gonna let that go. Willingly, even? You add to tease him and keep things from getting too heavy. Good. Trick gives you a deadpan look. I'm trying to be sincere here and you're messing with me? Yes, because you kidnapped me, as previously mentioned. Despite his words, you can make out the tiniest hints of a grin he's trying to suppress. Shall Shut up and let me be sappy. I'm never gonna let you be sappy. You're gonna be sassy. Sassy but classy. You mimic the motion of zipping your lips. And then I mimic the motion of me unzipping them and running out the front door. Heroes left before continuing. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. I'm not rude, you're rude. You kidnapped me. Thank you. I got a yawn. Okay, here we go. Thank you, really, for giving me a chance and sticking with me all the time, even if I didn't deserve it. You don't. And stop blushing, because I'm running out the front door in the moment I get the chance. He says in a much softer tone, his orange eyes warm and loving. I'm choosing all the options to make you hate me, so that way I can leave. Instead of replying with words, you reach up to tilt his head towards you and talk like, bro! Front door, now! I'm really not in shock. I don't know why I'm not in shock. I don't know why I'm not freaking out. But come on, bro. You chill. We need to chill. 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 Chili. Chili's baby back ribs. We need to stop. He's a doll. It's not that deep, fam. Trust. Trick pussy. Chill. Take it down a notch. Or 20. I thought this game was normal. Whew, I can't wait for Final Destination. I get to take a break from all this. For I don't know how long. When it fell with affection. Stop. That clock on the wall shows me it's 3 o'clock. He says, after he pulled away and rests his forehead against yours. This is no pumpkin. I'm not a pumpkin, fam. No. I'm a candle. No, I'm a human. Ooh, I really wanted to be Gi-hun there, but I decided not to. He coos softly, one hand coming to caress your cheek. No, please, no. I don't ever want to let you go. Chill! Chill. Take it down. Right? Out the door. You got that? You both paw. Yeah. Stop, please. In a completely normal, healthy way. What? Nothing about this is completely normal, healthy way. Human's giving you a lopsided grin. Anyways, assuming that's implied from now on. Ooh, no, I'm gonna make the pumpkin the thumbnail. Just in case I do, for whatever reason, make this a thumbnail, I'm just gonna do that, just in case. You feel me? The expression softens again. I mean it, though. Thank you for staying with me. You're not welcome. Thank you for making me feel human. That music honestly scared me. I think that we're getting to the end of the game, based on this music. How did I know? How did I know? How did I know? Well, oh, this better not be copyrighted. Oh, that's what I could have done. Well, that was interesting. It got a bit freaky at the end, I'm not gonna lie. Bit freaky. Considering that he's a doll after all, a bit freaky. But overall, I like the first and second half, and part of the third half. I like this better than the other one, maybe, I don't know. And, I'm a bit scared for when my friend gives me another game for me to forcefully play. Hopefully that won't be for a long time. And yes, no matter what, I'm doing Final Destination next. Fun, right? Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give this video one big fat like. Until I find the VBet dudes are the go!